Garden State is the soundtrack album to the film Garden State. Compilation producer Zach Braff was awarded a Grammy Award for Best Compilation Soundtrack Album for motion pictures, television or other visual media for his work on the album. Album information: the music that accompanied the film was hand-picked by Zach Braff. Commenting on the selections, Braff said that essentially, I made a mixed CD with all of the music that I felt was scoring my life at the time I was writing the screenplay. The film unregistered trademark's budget limitations meant that obtaining all the songs Braff wanted for the film proved difficult, but Braff felt that the soundtrack was so integral to the script, he sent a copy of it with every request he sent out. The music in the film features a number of indie rock artists, notably the Shins. In an early scene, Sam passes Andrew a headset which is playing the song New Slang by the Shins as she says, "You gotta hear this one song, unregistered trademark LL change your life. I swear." A second Shins song, Caring is Creepy, is also featured on the soundtrack. The presence of Simon and Garfunkel's The Only Living Boy in New York on the soundtrack has been cited by some as evidence of a connection to The Graduate. Commenting on the soundtrack unregistered trademark's importance to the film, Sponic Zine wrote, "Braff did a masterful job of choosing songs that exemplified the emotional subtleties in the film. He put together a group of songs that complement each other perfectly and, when put together into one album, create something amazing, almost as if they never should have been apart." On the DVD mini the song featured is Motorcycle Ride with Sam by Chad Fisher. It is a short instrumental. Track listing: Don't Panic Coldplay €217, Caring is Creepy The Shins €320, In the Waiting Line 07 €433, New Slang The Shins €351, I Just Don't Think I'll Ever Get Over You Colin Hay €518, Blue Eyes Carey Brothers €418, Fair Remy 0 €354, One of These Things First Nick Drake €449, Lebanese Blonde Thievery Corporation €446, The Only Living Boy in New York Simon and Garfunkel €359, Such Great Heights Iron and Wine €412, Let Go Frou Frou €412, Winding Road Bonnie Somerville €327. The song Orange Sky by Alexi Murdoch was also featured in the movie, but did not appear on the soundtrack, as the rights to the song were owned by Fox's The O.C. It was played between New Slang and I Just Don't Think I'll Ever Get Over You in the film. Additionally, Love Will Come Through by Travis was used in the film unregistered trademark's trailer, but never made it into the film or onto its soundtrack. The trailer also featured Such Great Heights in the original The Postal Service version, rather than the Iron and Wine cover used in the film. The song Chocolate by Snow Patrol appeared in the commercials but didn't appear on the soundtrack. The song Adelita by Francisco Tanarariga was played on guitar by Peter Sarsgaard when he was talking to Zach Braff in his room, and played on the video of Sam ice skating in the alligator costume. Also, 3 Times a Lady by Lionel Richie is sung during the funeral scene. Neither song appears on the soundtrack. Reception: Zach Braff received a Grammy Award in 2005 for Best Compilation Soundtrack Album for a Motion Picture, Television or Other Visual Media. The Broadcast Film Critics Association nominated it for Best Soundtrack. The album has sold over 1.3 million copies and has been certified as platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America. In popular culture, in an episode of Saturday Night Live hosted by Braff, he plays a high school student in a skit where various high school interest groups are attempting to select a theme for the upcoming senior prom. Braff unregistered trademark's character suggests a Garden State theme because the soundtrack changed his life, but the prom committee describes it as a pitchfork mix CD. Braff's character replies that he happens to know. Those songs were very carefully chosen. Nevertheless, the idea is quickly dismissed. He then puts on headphones with the sound of New Slang by the Shins playing in the background. See also, The Last Kiss soundtrack, Wish I Was Here soundtrack. External links: Garden State Soundtrack official site, Garden State Soundtrack Fans Group at Last.fm. Garden State Film official site. References